When Stan Waters and I first discussed the 45th anniversary trip to Italy and southern France, our concept was that it would be a simple battlefield tour. But as the villages and towns and cities through which we fought in past in World War II found we were coming, they all wanted to lay out the welcome mat. And lay them out they did. The tape that follows can only show you the highlights of this great trip. The taping was done by Sergeant Alton Matheny of 10th Special Forces Unit in Bad Tolz, Germany, and by Bill Story. The editing was subsidized by the association and by Jeff Knight of Night Travel, who handled our tour so superbly. Now let's get on with the trip. And here we are in the Milan airport with a greeting party of Stan and Barbara Waters and our good friend Tito Gazza. Doing a great job of welcoming. By bus to Menton. Here we are in front of the Hotel du Parc, waiting to take a sightseeing tour of this town which was so important to us. There goes Charlie Chory, one of the unfortunates whose baggage got lost for 4 or 5 days. And that, in the distance, was the enemy territory where the 88s pounded us day and night. The reception at the City Hall in Menton.
Ladies and gentlemen, and members of the French veterans, the anciens combattants, and the First Special Service Association members who are present today. It is a great pleasure for us as United States citizens and Canadian citizens to be back in Menton.
C'est un grand plaisir pour nous d'être ici, les Américains et les Canadiens, ici à Menton.
Which was the scene of our last battle during the liberation of southern France.
Oh, come on, most any French is better than yours. Thank you very much. I too join Stan in recognizing the courageous support that citizens of this community gave us. This was an important community to us. Everything we got up in the hills came through this town. And I particularly want to recognize the folks who helped This is a welcome dinner. Bill Swelson performing.
Here we go, we're coming up. Keep on waving, keep on waving. Come on, let's get some waves going, come on.
To Castellar, the base town for 1st Battalion, 2nd Regiment. There's a monument in the town to the soldiers of the Maritime Alps, and we were invited to put our insignia on this monument. This is Mayor Albin in the white jacket. We could not have got along without Mimi and Miles O'Farrell to do our translating for us.
Procéder à l'appel des soldats du 1er bataillon du 2e régiment tombés au champ d'honneur pour la libération du canton de Menton.
These are the soldiers of the 1st Battalion, 2nd Regiment, who died in the campaign to liberate southern France. R.C. Anderson, M.E. Barbeau, Joe Bodner, C.H. Camden. And then a reception in the City Hall. Mayor Albin speaking.
Aussi bien l'armée française que les administrations, gendarmerie, enfin, etc. Mais particulièrement émotion, joie de retrouver des amis qui, des décades après, reviennent faire le pèlerinage à nos amis de la First Special Service Force Association le 25 mai 1989.
Then to La Turbie, where the force headquarters and aid station was located for a while. The Trophy of the Alps. And the presentation of a wreath at the War Memorial in La Turbie. Mayor Michel Ballon, who was a boy at the time of our campaign there, and who is one of our best friends in southern France.
It's very difficult for me to speak English because it's a great day for me. After 45 years, I see American soldiers and Canadian soldiers. And now, excuse me, but I want to speak French. It's too difficult for me to speak American. Mon général, je vais vous remettre la médaille de la ville de la Turbie pour que vous la gardiez en souvenir.
The medal of the city has on one side the trophy, and on the other side the Roman wolf, because La Turbie was always part of the Roman Empire. The border with Gallia, with France, was just down the road, but this was still, this is why on your medal you have the Roman logo.
This was at the reception, the City Hall in La Turbie. And besides medals for Waters and Thomas, every person on the tour received a medallion.
C'est un peu la France. Et c'est difficile pour moi de le comprendre, de parler anglais ou américain, parce que, comme je vous ai dit, j'ai vécu plusieurs mois avec le First Special Service Force. J'ai vu les blessés, puisque chez moi, il y avait l'hôpital. J'ai vu, hélas, de nombreux morts, mais je n'ai pas oublié. Voilà, je vous remets la médaille de la vie. La même chose.
The mayor said that Canada is a bit like France, and he's very moved to see you all after 45 years, because he was here as a young boy and helped the ambulance drivers and the station here all along, and this is why he's so moved after 45 years. And he wants to take this back to Canada in friendship between France and Canada.
This is at the War Memorial in Nice, where we laid a wreath. And from here to reception by the city, getting lost on the way.
I ask you to apologize my bad English. I am very happy to welcome you, and I wish you have a good stay here. I'd like to give a souvenir to your leaders. Please, Mr. General Thomas. Here is the eagle of Nice for you, a souvenir of your stay here.
Thank you very much.
This medal as a souvenir of your stay here. Have a good stay, my dear friend. Please do help yourself. Thank you.
On behalf of the First Special Service Force Association, the members that are here today, and the wives, I have a French translator, so it'll be a more effective translation.
Bonjour, mesdames et messieurs. Au nom de l'association des vétérans de la FSSF et leur dame,
We are more than delighted to be your guests. Earlier this afternoon, we had a ceremony at your cenotaph.
nous sommes très honorés d'être reçus par vous ici aujourd'hui. Et plus de bonheur cet après-midi, nous avons une cérémonie à le monument des morts chez vous à Nice.
And 2 points to make. Finally, I would like to thank you very much for these presentations, which we very much appreciate.
On vous remercie infiniment pour la présentation que vous venez nous faire. Et on va garder chèrement vos souvenirs que vous nous avez présentés.
And lastly, the force is not accustomed to being late for a parade, and we apologize for our lateness.
À la nation américaine qui a participé à ce conflit en 1917 et qui, on peut le dire, a sauvé pour une part perdante de la France.
And here we are in Villeneuve-Loubet. The first scene was in the Military Museum, and the Mayor, Max Chaminadas, was speaking. And you can hear Sam McGee whipping the troops into shape. We would have been a ragtag mob without his help.
Mesdames, Messieurs, la municipalité de Villeneuve-Loubet a, dans le passé, tenu à baptiser cette impasse la rue du 26 août 44, derrière.
Color party relax. The color party relax, but keep the flags up.
The municipality has decided to call this this area, this road, the route du 26 août 1944, the road of the 26th of August 1944.
Elle a tenu aussi à marquer par cette stèle cet emplacement.
And has wanted to mark by this monument, this emplacement.
Et nous allons, en commun avec le général, inaugurer la plaque qui est le cadeau de la force spéciale.
And we wish today to inaugurate this plaque, which is the present from the Special Forces, FSSF.
Voilà. Comme vous le voyez, elle est très belle. Je pense qu'on peut applaudir. Il le mérite.
Monsieur le maire, distinguished and courageous French citizens,
Monsieur le maire, distingué et courageux citoyen français,
especially the three brave men here, Bardana, Fournier, and Ardoin.
en soulignant les trois messieurs que le général vient de nommer.
It's worth noting that Monsieur Bardana, who was with me in this battle, still carries my picture close to his heart.
Il est commode à noter que M. Urban garde la photo de M. Waters près de son cœur.
We are fortunate that today we have about about 8 or 9 members of the 2nd Battalion that had liberated Villeneuve-Loubet.
Come on, give me a prost.
There's Bob Hickman enjoying life.
Bon, en souvenir de ce jour mémorable, je voudrais remettre 2 médailles de la commune à ceux qui ont commandé cette libération de Villeneuve-Loubet. Mon général.
Traduction.
Édouard Thomas et le général. C'est celui d'Anne Caspar. Quand je lis ce qu'il y a de marqué,
Inscribed on the medal, which is given by the commune of Villeneuve-Loubet, is the 1st Special Service Force from the Max Chaminadas Mayor and the Municipal Council, the 27th of May, 1989.
These are knives that were given to the museum, military museum in Villeneuve-Loubet. They're replicas of our fighting knives.
Try it again. Push.
And the old pavilion is a convent. The Dominican, the Frères Dominicains.
From Villeneuve,
So we start with the factory.
we went to Grasse. Here we are in the perfume museum, learning more about perfume than we ever wanted to know, and then to a reception in Fragonard's house.
Well, lady, General Thomas, Commander Will, gentlemen,
My name is Raymond Gavin. I am the representative of Everett for Michel Maire of Grasse. In those dark and distant years, every two Frenchmen suffered under the heel of the invader. Freedom died. The Renaissance, the rebirth of freedom, arrived with the Allied invasion, and the freedom came to Grasse on August 15, 1944. 45 years later, the people of Grasse and the survivors, and particularly those of us who were privileged to fight alongside the American, commemorated their God-given day. I recall with pride my association as volunteer attached to the American Forces 12th Army Group after I escaped from DP camp in Poland. I am very honored to present the medal now. I'm going to give it to you from the city of Grasse in memory of those glorious days. Thank you very much. Grand Thomas, this is from the city of Grasse. From me, my heart.
And then another reception. And a picture opportunity.
Thank you.
From Nice the next day, a long bus trip to Florence. And after an overnight here to Anzio.
They weren't there 45 years ago.
In 45 years, there have been some changes. We passed by the 2nd Regiment's bivouac area, and what we thought was force headquarters at the end of the canal.
Slowly. We're on Bridge 4. Yeah. And right under this bridge was Radcliffe's headquarters.
This is what it took him so long to take over?
Yes.
A stop at Bridge 5, our left flank. First Battalion, 3rd Regiment, sector. And then to the field across which we attacked on May the 23rd. The distance tree line via Appia. We crossed it only to find Tiger tanks there. It was a bloody day.
No, everybody's waiting. Now,
After luncheon by the city of Anzio and a visit to the cemeteries, that night we received the mayor and an official party. This is a receiving line in the hotel.
Captain Giorgio Tomasetti, who is the Chief of Police of the City of Anzio.
And dinner in the hotel with Tito translating.
Doriano Caprara. You got etching. Great soldier. Great soldier. Members of the sword parlare di tanti poliziotti può essere pericoloso. And Sabati, no, Anna Sabati and Franco Sabati, also of the city of Antioch. And finally, and most importantly, the mayor of the city of Anzio, Giulio D'Amico.
The next day, through Corey to Artana, and this is our greeting in the city square there.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of Artana. Signor Sindaco, signori e signori, ragazzi e ragazze.
No directory. Here's our friends from our friends.
Then to Casino. This is the monastery overlooking the British cemetery. The next day to the Italian cemetery at Montelungo. Mignano Montelungo. We march to the city hall. Troops looking first class. And a wonderful sight. The youngsters all waving flags.
Signor Sindaco, signore e signore, ragazzi e ragazze di Mignano.
Thank you very much for this very warm and memorable welcome to your city in the shadow of Mount Defensa.
Grazie di cuore per questo, per il vostro ricevimento in questo giorno di sole ai piedi della montagna La Difensa.
It was almost 45 years ago that most of the soldiers here attacked the Germans holding Mount Defensa and Mount Ramontenio.
Fu più di 40 il popolo di Mignano
Mayor Diodati.
al generale Ed Thomas in occasione della sua visita per la commemorazione della battaglia di Monte della Defensa del dicembre del 1943 dalla residenza municipale 1 giugno 89. That the administration of Mignano wishes to give to General Thomas on the occasion of his visit here today.
And the unveiling of our tablet bag. Dedicated to the 82 men who died in the battle of Mount Defensa. Onward to Rome. The wreath laying at the tablets near the pyramid. I'll tell them on the far right. This is the Italian Army tattoo. Celebrating the foundation of the Republic.
Coming up, Stan Waters and Ed Thomas are accompanied by military and civic dignitaries. The mayor of the city of Rome, City Hall, and in the council chambers.
And at that point, Bill's story ran out of tape, which denies you who were on the trip the ineffable pleasure of hearing all those speeches in the council chamber of the Campidoglio again. The editing of videotape is not exactly a barrel of fun, and I hope I haven't cut out too many of the scenes that you would like to have included. For those of you on the trip, I hope you had the same rewards that I did. I enjoyed being in your company for 2 weeks. It was a great experience. And 2 other rewards I hope we all got. One is to find that the feeling of the people in the towns we went through is as warm toward us as it is, and that they have not forgotten us.
Some of us were very